Hey guys, just wanted to share a quick video with you guys. I made turkey air fried meatballs and they taste so good. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's really crispy. Hear that? I can touch all of these because they're mine. And I'm going to eat them throughout the week. So what I did was I had one tray of turkey breast that I just bought at the grocery store. I used a tablespoon to measure out each meatball. To season it, I used some black pepper. I also used some onion powder, lots of onion powder. Mrs. Dash used a lot of this. I use a lot of this in my cooking. Garlic powder. You can add salt, but I recommend you not to put any salt in this recipe because if you're trying to lose weight like me, then you want to make sure that you have a low salt and sugar intake. So I mix all of these ingredients, these seasonings in with the ground turkey breast meat that I had. And I also mixed in one large egg. Mixed it all together. I didn't add any other like liquids or anything, just the egg to bind everything together. And then I formed them into balls. I used the tablespoon to scoop out each one and make sure that they're all the same size, and that way I could make sure that I get the most out of that one tray of meat. So one tray of ground turkey breast made about, I would say, 21 or 22 meatballs. And then after that, after I had formed them, and then I also put chopped up cilantro inside. So I also added that. You don't have to put cilantro, I just really like cilantro. You can form your balls, and then what I did was I'm just going to pour it in here while I'm talking. I got a Ziploc bag, and then I put some Japanese panko flakes inside, the fine panko flakes, and I threw like 2 to 3 inside of the bag, and then I shook it around, took it out, placed it into the air fryer, and I just lined it all up. And then I repeated that process until all of the meatballs were nicely coated. And then I got about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of canola oil, and I used one of those brushes, and I just lightly brushed the top of the meatballs. And then I stuck it into my air fryer. I have a Sakura. Hi, you can see my shadow, my reflection. So I always cook everything on 390 because this thing is kind of dirty. I found that when I cook meat in so here it says like steak or chicken 360, but I find like it doesn't cook that well. So I always put everything on 390, just here. So like 360, they would say like to cook your meat on this degrees right here, and this temperature, and I just don't feel like it cooks the meat that well. Like I made a steak with my best friend in the air fryer, and it didn't really have like the grill marks or like the sear that I was looking for. Like it didn't look like how it has all of this nice fried look on it. So I would recommend for you guys to put it on 390, and then I put it on for 25 minutes, but I ended up taking it off like 7 minutes prior so that my meatballs wouldn't be dried out. So reality, just put it on like 17 minutes to start with, or you could even do 10 and then test the waters and see how yours looks like. But I bought this Sakura air fryer on Amazon. I've seen a lot of recipes being done in the air fryer, and I just seen that it was a healthier way of making your meals, and I absolutely love mine. I've cooked a lot of things in here already. I've made roasted vegetables, I made steak, I've even cooked in cheese, a shrimp omelet in here. I've done a lot of things already using my air fryer, and it's really fast. You just plug it into the outlet. It's easy to clean, it comes apart, and I'm not trying to promote their brand at all because I didn't get this for free, but I just really love mine, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So it catches all of the oil and extra stuff on the bottom, so it leaves all the healthier stuff up top. And it's really easy to clean. I normally just soak mine, and then it's a non-stick, so it comes off. The way I made my omelet, I had one of those little aluminum foil loaf pans that you would bake in, and then I just scrambled my egg in there, threw some onions, mushrooms, and then some shrimp, and then I just placed that little loaf pan inside of here, and then I put it on for like 5 minutes, and then I would go in, open it up and scramble it, and it just turned out really, really good and fast. It was like less than 5 minutes. Okay, so back to my meatballs. Here's my meatballs. As you can see, I had like 21 or 22, but I was munching on some. And I made a quick little sauce. The sauce is stone ground mustard and lehua honey. I'm gonna grab it right now so you can see. I really love this brand. This is like my favorite stone ground mustard ever, and I have been eating this mustard for me and my husband love this mustard. We put it on everything. We've been eating it for years, well over 10 years. And then just some Hawaiian honey. If you don't have this, just use whatever honey that you want. And then I just mixed in a little bowl some of the mustard and some of the honey, and I mixed it and made a quick little honey mustard dipping sauce for that. And this, I probably use like a heaping spoonful of mustard and a spoon and a half of honey. So I got quite a lot, so I'm probably going to end up saving this so I can use it for something else. But this is actually going to be going in the spaghetti squash meatballs that I'm going to be making. So if you guys have your own turkey meatball recipe that you guys want to share with me, that maybe is a little more juicier, more moist. I know that every time I use turkey meat, ground turkey meat, even with the sausages that we make, it turns out to be really dry. And I know I'm not like, I could be overcooking it, but who knows. I just want to make, it's poultry and I don't want to get like salmonella, so I'm like cooking it to death. But I haven't really found a recipe that's really healthy that I can make with turkey breasts, ground turkey breasts, that's moist and juicy. I don't know, that's not dry, something that's not dry. So if you guys have any tips, please let me know, because I really need help. I was thinking about adding some tofu to this, but I'm not sure if I should have done that. Plus I don't have any tofu. I didn't buy some at the store, but I mean, probably would work if I ground up some or like mashed up some tofu and put some tofu in there. But if you guys have any tips for me, please let me know. I need all the help I can get, because cooking healthy and eating healthy is not easy for someone who is constantly relapsing and binge eating and whatnot. So let me know. All right, thanks guys, bye.